The new Tesla Cybertruck. No, this is not a concept, this is a production model. In this episode, we're going to go over everything you need to know about this car. So without further ado, let's dive right in. Starting off with the price. So the rear-wheel drive starts at around $61,000. The all-wheel drive starts at around $80,000, which is the exact same price as the Tesla Model X dual motor. And the Cyber Beast starts at around $100,000, which is about $10,000 more than the Model X Plaid. The exterior of the Cybertruck is insane. So you have the ultra-hard stainless steel, which is bulletproof. As shown in this video, the bullets do not go through the door panels. It's amazing. And there's also that Tesla armor glass, which is super strong. In fact, this armor glass can resist the impact of a baseball at 70 miles per hour. The double-layered glass is so good. Even in a hailstorm, the windows will not break. Excellent engineering here. The windshield is just mind-blowing. This is the biggest windshield of any car out there, even bigger than the windshield on the Model X. It's insane. Another thing that's massive on this vehicle is the windshield wiper. The windshield is massive, so you're going to need a big windshield wiper. I love the exterior design of the vehicle. It looks so futuristic. In my opinion, this truck looks so much better than a regular pickup truck. It really does. You have these super cool light bars at the front and rear. The light bar at the front also has a cool animation when you enter the vehicle. This is one of the most aerodynamic pickup trucks out there. It has a drag coefficient of 0.33 CD, which is the same as a Toyota Supra. And if you'd like to see a video on that car, click on the top right corner of a display. Now there are no color choices for this vehicle. However, Tesla does offer exterior wraps. There are two different choices, a black and a white. You can schedule an appointment and Tesla service will install the wrap for you. Overall, this exterior design, in my opinion, is amazing. What do you guys think of this exterior design? Let me know in the comments down below. I love the interior design of this vehicle. It looks so clean. It doesn't even look like a pickup truck interior. This looks way more modern. You have ambient lighting, which looks amazing at night. One thing you will notice is that steering wheel. Instead of a yoke, you have the steering wheel which is squared off. I like how it looks. It's really cool. And also, there are no stalks. So all the controls you had on the stalks are either on the touchscreen or on the steering wheel. The touchscreen is massive. It's 18.5 inches big. This is the biggest display in any Tesla. The windows are so big, which lets lots of light into the cabin and also makes it feel more spacious. It's all laminated glass, which helps to make the cabin even quieter. The interior quality is also pretty good. Tesla has really been improving their interior quality lately. And in the Cybertruck, you have soft touch materials pretty much everywhere. Lots of the interior pieces are also made out of Alcantara. And just like in any other Tesla, there's heated seats, a heated steering wheel, and the Cybertruck also has ventilated seats. I really like the glove box. The way it opens is really cool. Just like in any other Tesla, you can open it using the touchscreen, and for the first time ever, you can close it using the display. The back seat is also very nice. It's super spacious. There's also a rear display for back passengers. This cabin overall has a bunch of space. The clean design not only looks amazing, it also significantly helps with the space. It doesn't have an instrument cluster, which is kind of disappointing considering the price. But overall, the displays are beautiful, and I love the interior design. But what do you guys think of this cabin? Let me know in the comments down below. The Cybertruck is a very high-tech pickup truck, so the front display provides all the vehicle controls. It also has a new user interface compared to other Tesla vehicles. The back display provides climate and media controls. There's over-the-air updates, so as you're on your Cybertruck, it gets better over time. You can also pair your phone with the vehicle, so you can use it to enter and exit the Cybertruck without the key, although it's still recommended to carry the key card in your wallet, just as a backup. You can play games on this beautiful center display, and you can watch whatever video you want on the front and rear display. It's an amazing experience. The Cybertruck also has a pretty good 15-speaker sound system, and there are so many other cool features in this vehicle. There's Pin to Drive. When you enable this feature, you have to set a passcode, and then whenever you start the vehicle, you have to enter that passcode you set, and then you will be able to drive the vehicle. And you can also set a passcode for the glove box, instead of using a key. The Cybertruck also has a bioweapon defense mode. When you enable this mode, it will use the HEPA filter to prevent 99.9% of harmful gases entering the cabin. It's insane! There's also dog mode, so when you leave your pet inside, this feature will keep the climate on and display a message letting people outside know the pet inside is safe. There's also sentry mode, which uses the exterior cameras for the driving assistance systems as security cameras to record for suspicious activity around your vehicle when you're outside. And if it captures something, it will save that into its built-in dash cam, which comes as standard. When you get back inside, you can view those clips, and you can also view those cameras through the Tesla app. The Cybertruck is also the first ever Tesla to have a front bumper camera, which will be super helpful when parking. The technology in this car is extremely good. There's so many cool features. Now let's talk about this vehicle's storage and towing capacity. Underneath the tonneau cover, you have 121 cubic foot of cargo space. The front is also massive. By a press of a button, the hood will open automatically, and then you will have 14 cubic foot of cargo space. This car also has a great amount of towing power. The rear-wheel drive can tow up to 7,500 pounds. The all-wheel drive version can tow up to 11,000 pounds. That's a lot. In fact, the Cybertruck beats 3 other pickup trucks in the truck pull test. It got way ahead of the other trucks as shown in this video. There's so much power in this vehicle. Now let's talk about the Cybertruck's batteries and range. So the rear-wheel drive has up to 250 miles of range. The all-wheel drive has up to 340 miles of range, and the Cyber Beast has up to 320 miles of range. Not the 500 miles of range, but still, 340 miles is a great amount of range. All Cybertrucks have a 123 kilowatt-hour battery pack, which can charge at a rate of up to 250 kilowatts. In fact, this vehicle can add 128 miles of range in just 15 minutes. Now you can also get a range extender on the Cybertruck. This option provides a 50 kilowatt-hour battery pack, which is mounted underneath the tonneau cover, and it adds over 100 miles of range. With the all-wheel drive version, the range extender brings the range over 470 miles. That's an amazing amount of range. So the rear-wheel drive version has one electric motor driving the rear wheels. We don't have any more info about this motor, and that's because the rear-wheel drive version will be released in 2025. The all-wheel drive version has 2 electric motors, which makes 600 horsepower and about 7,400 pound-feet of torque. It weighs over 6,600 pounds. The Cyber Beast has 3 electric motors, 1 at the front, 2 in the back. Combined, you have 845 horsepower and about 10,300 pound-feet of torque. Insane numbers. It also weighs over 6,800 pounds. All versions of the Cybertruck have a single-speed automatic transmission. Tesla has also quadrupled the low-voltage system in the Cybertruck. This truck has a 48-volt low-voltage system instead of the 12 volts you have in other cars. It's crazy. So then, how fast is this truck? Well, the rear-wheel drive can go from 0 to 60 miles per hour in 6.5 seconds. The all-wheel drive can go in 4.1 seconds. Both of those have a top speed of 112 miles per hour. The Cyber Beast, however, can go from 0 to 60 miles per hour in 2.6 seconds. 2.6 seconds for a pickup truck, that's insanely quick. The Cyber Beast only has 3 electric motors. The Rivian R1T quad motor can go from 0 to 60 miles per hour in 3.3 seconds. The Cyber Beast also has a top speed of 130 miles per hour. This truck is so fast. As you can see in this video, a Cybertruck races a Porsche 911, and at the same time it's towing another Porsche, but it still wins. There's so much power in this truck, it's mind-blowing. And also the Cyber Beast can finish the quarter mile in less than 11 seconds. Now let's talk about this vehicle's chassis. So the Cybertruck has an ultra-hard stainless steel exoskeleton. The whole body is pretty much made out of stainless steel. It's insanely strong. Not a single bullet goes through the door panels. As you can see, on a regular truck, the bullet just goes straight through. Not on the Cybertruck. The Tesla stainless steel is completely bulletproof. and it also helps significantly with the safety rating. As you can see here, the Cybertruck does so good in the crash test. It's also super difficult to roll over this vehicle, thanks to the low center of gravity. This is the safest pickup truck out there. It has adaptive air suspension and active adaptive dampers with different settings. There's sway bars to prevent body roll. There's torque vectoring, which can send power to the outer wheel with the most grip. The Cybertruck is also the first Tesla to have steer-by-wire technology. So there are sensors underneath the steering wheel and at the front axle. So whenever you turn the steering wheel, it will send the signal to the front axle using the sensors, instead of the mechanical rod connecting the steering wheel to the front axle. This makes the steering super fast. At low speeds, the steering is extremely fast. As you go faster, the steering power gets slower, which makes the steering way more controllable. The Cybertruck is also the first Tesla to have rear-wheel steering, which is a very common feature most cars have. However, they only turn by up to 3 or 4 degrees. On this car, the rear wheels turn by up to 10 degrees. Up to 10 degrees, that's superb. The Cybertruck has very good off-roading capability. As shown in this video, the truck does so well. It gets all-terrain tires, the air suspension provides up to 12 inches of travel, and the Cybertruck has 17 inches of ground clearance. A Ford F-150 Lightning only has a ground clearance of about 8 inches. This is more than double the amount. The Cybertruck is amazing to drive. There's the air suspension system, which improves the ride comfort. You can set it to a stiffer setting, which helps with the handling. The traction is also very good with the all-wheel drive system. And this truck has a sports car feel to it. It has a super stiff body. The sway bars prevent body roll, and that massive battery pack provides a low center of gravity, which significantly improves the handling. This car also has super good steering thanks to the steer-by-wire technology, which greatly enhances the steering power at low speeds and reduces the steering power at higher speeds, which makes it more controllable. And thanks to the rear-wheel steering, this truck has a super tight turning circle. In fact, the turning circle is smaller than the Model S, which has a turning radius of 40.3 feet. The rear-wheel steering also improves the stability at higher speeds, because at lower speeds, they turn at the opposite direction of the front wheels. At higher speeds, they turn at the same direction as the front wheels. And since this is electric, you have that regenerative braking, so whenever you lift off the accelerator, the vehicle will automatically stop and recharge the battery, which makes this truck even easier to drive. And it has loads of driving technology as well. You have LED matrix headlights, which are super bright. In fact, you can also get a light bar on this vehicle, which is mounted on top of the windshield. There are also so many self-driving features on this vehicle. There's autopilot, which provides adaptive cruise control and auto steer to keep you inside the lane, and it will drive the car in the direction based on the route. This truck can also change lanes by itself. It can park on its own. You can also pay extra for the full self-driving capability, which will allow the truck to drive completely on its own. There's automatic emergency braking, so in case of an emergency, the vehicle will automatically stop. There's lane departure avoidance to prevent you from going out of your lane. There's blind spot warning and obstacle-aware acceleration, which will reduce the motor torque when close to obstacles while parking, and may apply brakes if you get too close to an object. This truck is amazing to drive. It's really fun. It handles very well. It has the sports car feel to it. It has extremely good steering. And it also has so many cool self-driving features. So the deliveries of the Cybertruck rear-wheel drive will start in 2025, and the all-wheel drive models will go into mass production in early 2024. So is the Tesla Cybertruck worth it? Yes, it is. This is the best pickup truck you can ever buy. It's bulletproof. It has an extremely strong body. It's a very aerodynamic car. It looks great on the outside. It has a beautiful interior with build quality that's better than the build quality on most other trucks. It has so many cool features. It's extremely spacious, and it has a lot of towing power. It's super efficient, has lots of range, amazingly fast for a pickup truck, and is great fun to drive. You can never ever go wrong with this truck. But what do you guys think of the Tesla Cybertruck? Let me know in the comments down below. But anyways, that's going to wrap it up for today's episode.